Oh, what is going on, everyone? Back to the Zen Lounge. We have some exciting Coreum updates. We have the Wave 2 Grantees. There was a Twitter space today. Each project got to share a little bit about themselves and what they're planning to bring to the table to the Coreum Layer 1 blockchain. We have a bunch of subjects, and they were all strategically chosen by the Coreum team. So we're going to go over these projects one by one, the new projects, and I'll also have some interviews signed up with these projects for the upcoming week so we could dive even deeper. This is an overview of the different projects. So first, 2 weeks ago, I interviewed the founder of the OnXRP team. Great guy is building from the heart, and he was one of the grantees selected for Coreum. They have built an NFT marketplace on the XRP ledger, nearly $15 million in total sales. OnXRP is bringing a powerful marketplace to Coreum, supporting a variety of creative endeavors with smart features such as time-based minting restrictions, a floor sweeping mechanism, and .core domains. With a creator-centric vision, OnXRP will be a catalyst for the first NFT projects, establish a vibrant ecosystem on Coreum and multiple creative industries. So they show OnXRP. A lot of people on my channel are familiar with the OnXRP platform. Soon the token platform will be basically integrated and also be with Coreum ecosystem. A really exciting project, Axelio, the digital banking platform streamlining secure access to diverse range of investment options, including tokenized real-world assets such as gold, cobalt, and lithium. Cryptocurrencies and traditional financial assets. Lithium is becoming bigger than oil, according to Elon Musk. I have a post here. All right. Lithium batteries are the new oil, according to Elon Musk. So lithium is becoming huge and tokenized on Coreum blockchain technology. That's exciting. And I'm going to go deeper into this. And this is also one of the interviews I have scheduled for you guys. This is an exciting project for a guy like me, because soon I'll be able to stream and upload my videos directly from blockchain thanks to Master. They are a streamlining platform. They're transforming a way for viewers to engage with content creators. That'd be a guy like me. I'm a content creator, right? Through decentralized economy with a user-first focus. Video Master allows creators to manage and monetize their access to their content transparently with voting rights, access to control list, custom rewards, and more unique features that leverage smart NFT technology built on Coreum. That's another project. This project seems pretty promising. PropTix, pioneering a property technology company that utilizes Coreum smart NFTs for fast, efficient, and secure property development raises, investments and sales, transforming the industry with improved accessibility and transparency. So you could tokenize your property development, their property NFTs. And this project looks very promising. And so what else? Other we have Lunarspace. Lunarspace is a blockchain technology company bringing human activity mining protocol (HMP) token technology, empowering enterprises to cultivate dynamic work frames and company culture initiatives through rewards distributed on the decentralized work environment that enhances transparency and participation. So this project looks pretty cool. And basically, that's all the projects. You guys are aware of Zeev and Decent. So let's read a post from John. So they're super proud to be one of the top projects that were selected out of 170 applicants. What I thought was really cool was, they're striving to bridge between to bring financial inclusion to the unbanked in the global south and underserved worldwide with their banking platform. And one of the core pillars driving their mission is tokenizing real world assets such as gold, cobalt, and lithium, unlocking wealth creation opportunities, not just a vision, but a reality they are committed to. And blockchain protocol has unlocked the tremendous potential in making it happen. And It's going to help their team realize their core mission and vision. This technology, they're super grateful. They're super excited to partner with Coreum. This is what remember what I said about lithium. Lithium basically are the new oil. So getting lithium tokenized on Coreum blockchain is bigger than what a lot of people can expect. So let's read this. How huge is the lithium market in Africa? The global ion battery market is expected to reach 100 billion by 2025. Zimbabwe is leading the country in Africa to produce lithium ore and the fourth largest in the world. So this is what they're expecting, $100 billion by 2025. Lithium, and where they're located is like one of the fourth largest in the world. So that's pretty exciting. XRP has to say they're excited to be part of Wave 2 Grantees from Coreum. We'll be integrated Coreum to our NFT marketplace and launch a cross-chain NFT marketplace with OXRP being bridged and fueling this NFT ecosystem with new utility. They're super excited for this integration. Remember, I did an interview with Kai not too long ago, about 2 weeks ago. They Ripple suit, so everyone was super hyped. Not that many people have seen this video. Definitely check it out. They created Xpunks NFTs, very successful on the XRP ledger. And then something that you have to know, I'm going to be interviewing Henry from Lunarspace, and they're empowering businesses with hybrid Web3 solutions. And this is what we have to share with you guys today that's most exciting, because the stakers are going to be airdropped, according to his post here. LSX token will be airdropped to stakers. Token HAMP is to users of the zone. So you have to use the platform to get the second airdrop. But they have a token airdrop, and we're going to learn about this tomorrow during my interview, my podcast with the team. So they have a full blog. I'll put this in the... We're not going to read this because we're going to learn a lot more about this project tomorrow. But they basically have a partnership between Lunarspace and Coreum, which represents a vision generation combining the expertise of the two pioneering entities in the Web3 and blockchain space. So this is going to be an exciting partnership. And like I said, there's going to be LSX tokens, decentralized airdrop supposedly to quarters, which is important to note. Video Masters is going to be bringing Web3 video streaming to Coreum. So soon, Zen Lounge will have videos basically. They're going to have videos basically. Coreum blockchain is going to have basically the ability to launch videos like you're watching right now. And how freaking badass is that? So, some exciting Sologenic news tomorrow. There's going to be a Twitter space with Sologenic. How sick is that going to be? They're going to be having an interview with Topper. So a lot of you guys are really big fans of the Topper technology that allows you to buy XRP on decentralized exchange. I'm guessing that Sologenic will have this technology very soon. There's going to be a Twitter space hosted by Uphold tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern. So if you're on the West Coast like me, that's going to be 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Make sure you're up early to tune in to listen to Eric Stoltz. Eric Stoltz is a great representative from Sologenic. He's a well speaker, and he's a pretty awesome guy. There's been all types of pilot tests going on the XRP ledger. They're leading the way for CBDCs, XRP ledger. Another pilot test was announced in another jurisdiction. And there's another pilot that's launching with CBDC pilot on the Pacific Island nation of Palau. We talked about this in a previous video. And, it's pilot season. So, Sologenic supposedly has a big Q3 pilot test in the UAE. And I'm thinking, if you think about the timeline, we just had an FOMC meeting today. There's going to be another FOMC meeting in September. And that's September 30th is the end of Q3. I think we're going to get even more next FOMC meeting. I think that would be the perfect time to reveal the Sologenic tokenization pilot, in September. I think September is going to shock a lot of people. And I think that, things are getting very, very exciting for, the Sologenic project. For the Coreum fans, remember, first week, August 1st, there is a big airdrop. Be ready. Your airdrop's going to be coming in August 1st. Sometimes it takes 24, 48 hours for the full airdrop to go through. But the airdrop is coming for the Coreum people that held back in March. So Coreum airdrop is coming. Prepare accordingly. Um, Lots more news coming from Sologenic as well. Ledger is really thriving right now. But that's all I got for you guys today. So hopefully you guys are excited that there's finally going to be projects developing use cases for the Coreum blockchain. It looks like we have some really excited teams. I'm going to do my best to upload the Twitter space. I'm going to attach it to this video so you can listen to each project introduce themselves. That's all I got for you guys today. Remember, if you're staking to the Zen Lounge validator, make sure to watch my previous video because we just did a huge charity event and we basically a ton of toys to children that needed some extra love in their life. Children at a children's hospital. And I'm telling you, you're going to be very proud to be a Zen Lounge staker after watching that video. Everybody's super amped up to continue the giving, continuing to make real world differences, leveraging this Web3 technology. So everybody, hopefully you enjoy this video. Stay tuned for the Coreum Twitter space AMA. Peace.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Coreum Wave 3 Grant, Wave 2 Grant announcements. My name is Lamont Veal. I'm the Dev Relations Manager for Coreum, and I'm joined by Giovanni.
Hey guys, pleasure to be here. My name is Giovanni. I am the Director of Blockchain here at Coreum, and we've been looking forward to this for a long time. So thank you for listening because we know you guys don't have to be here. So thank you for the support up front. And so I think that what we can do really quick is just for our special guests, I think we can go through and just give a brief intro for themselves. I think we can start there.
Sure. And so we'll go ahead and start off with one great project we're excited about all the projects, but one of our great projects is on XRP. So would you actually just like to speak real quick, introduce yourself and talk a little bit about your, and then we'll go into the projects in just a bit. But yeah, if you're just on XRP representative, you just want to go ahead and introduce yourself.
All right, thank you very much for the introduction. First of all, I'd like to say I'm super excited to be here. My name is Bastian Verhoekel. I'm the co-founder and COO of OnXRP. Furthermore, we also run the project Xpunks and Eden, all three XRPL-based projects. With OnXRP, we have always been a central hub for XRPL-based applications, such as a decentralized exchange, on-ramp, some games, and also our flagship product, the NFT Marketplace. A while ago, we started talking with the amazing Coreum team, who we've always held in a high regard, and we have decided to create a fork of the OnXRP NFT Marketplace towards Coreum, and with that, we will always also be rebranding our NFT Marketplace to Bits. So this is our first step in a cross-chain vision for the NFT Marketplace, and we're super excited to start this work with you.
Great. Thank you so much for joining us. And we're also going to go ahead and talk about another really great project that we're all really excited about. We're going to go with Lunarspace. So Lunarspace representative, would you mind just introducing yourself?
Yeah, hello, my name is Henry. I am the president and co-founder of Lunarspace. Our main focus is bridging the gap between enterprise and blockchain. So we build cutting-edge tools for blockchain and enterprise, as well as platforms and tokens. We've already built a soulbound token model, wallet structure for access control, and we found Coreum back a few months ago and saw that their vision aligned with ours beautifully. So thought it would be a great partnership to build our reward token model. So users of our platform will be earning reward tokens and staking in the validator pools.
Great. Thank you for that. And we're going to go ahead and introduce another spectacular project that we're once again really excited about. We're going to go with Axial. So if your representative wants to speak real quick and yeah, introduce yourself.
For sure, for sure. Thank you very much for having me. I'm pretty excited to be here. My name is John Lambella. I'm actually the CEO and founder of Axalio. That's exactly how we pronounce it, Axalio, which stands for African Exchange and Liberal Investment Opportunity. So we are here, really, our core mission is to tokenize real world assets and true stores of value, particularly gold, cobalt, and lithium. And we do believe that we are going to be perhaps the first ones to be able to achieve that on the Coreum network. And this is a very exciting opportunity for us because when I stumbled upon Coreum just about 5 months earlier this year, I was pretty excited about the fact that your vision in terms of where you guys are going is pretty much in alignment with our goals and core mission. And we do feel that we will be able to bring a lot of excitement and unearth some of the wealth creation potential that exists out of Africa and bring them to the world. So we are pretty excited to be here. Thank you.
Great, great. Thank you. Thank you. And going forward, another spectacular project that has sparked our excitement as well is NFTA. And if you're a representative, wouldn't mind just introducing yourself.
Yeah, hi, my name's Ben Gio. I am the founder and CEO of NFTA/Proptic. So Proptics, we are building a pioneering PropTech company that utilizes the Coreum smart NFTs to enable fast, efficient, and secure property development raises and investments for land developers. So basically, yeah, we're really scaling and speeding up the whole process of raising funds for large scale commercial property and residential property developments.
Awesome, awesome. Great. Thank you all for joining us for today. And yeah, so we're going to go forward and we want to spend some time to talk about each one of your projects specifically. Now, in your intros, you all gave a relatively short summary of your project, but I would really like to know a little bit more about your project, a little bit more about your team and your ultimate vision when it comes to where you plan on taking your project. So let's start off with OnXRP.
Yeah, absolutely. So as I briefly explained earlier, we are running an NFT marketplace on the XRPL. We launched this NFT marketplace together with the launch of XLS20, the protocol that allows NFTs on the XRP ledger. Back in November, we launched, and we are proud to say that we have captured and also regained the largest market share on the platform. I believe a reason for our ability to do so came down largely from our own experience of running a larger NFT project. And we focus very much on providing a high degree of service to both projects launching on the NFT marketplace and users using the NFT marketplace. I think for the former, we offer a large degree of personal assistance for the NFT project. So really checking the metadata of whatever they're launching, checking the strategy, also giving them advice on how they are marketing their product, and really making sure that their market strategy is as on point as possible. Because we believe that if we share the knowledge that we have and we put in that extra time, we also make sure that that is both good for us as we as the NFT marketplace obviously want to run good volume, good for the project, and good for the ecosystem as a whole when that ecosystem is populated by successful, well-supported NFT projects. This is also the vision that we're planning to bring towards Coreum, and this will be our main focus.
Great, great, great. And I just wanted to, go on a little bit about what is your team's own expertise when it comes to your project?
Yeah, so we started out as an NFT project, the core team called Xpunks, currently the leading NFT project on the XRPL. We started back in October 2021. Funny enough, we started when NFTs weren't even yet possible on the XRPL, and yeah, we've been around ever since building this NFT project, for which we have built now since then a lot of utility and also done a lot of collaborations with various Web3 projects or even Web2 projects. So I think our experience running an NFT project ourselves put us in the right position to know what you as an NFT project want from the NFT marketplace that you're launching with. Yeah,
No.
and that is really the core focus that I think is the experience that we bring. Furthermore, I think for Coreum, what is extra interesting is that there are some interesting similarities between the XRPL and Coreum. But on
Mhm.
top of that, Coreum does offer a lot more programmability, which will make running an NFT marketplace significantly easier for us and also way more interesting because we can do a lot more than what we're able to do on the XRPL.
It makes perfect sense. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. And yeah, we'll actually go on to John from Exalia. We would love to know specifically, what your vision is for your project, and what made you want to build on Corium.
Fantastic. Thanks to you very much for asking me that question. I think first of all, it's important to understand a little bit of a background about myself, but also where this entire idea of Exalio came up from. I'm a software engineer and I've been in the space for about 17 years as a software developer. So I was trained in South Africa where I actually launched my first startup just about 15 years ago. So I'm a three-time founder. And Exalio is essentially the product of a personal frustration over the last 9 years, tapping into the mining sector and looking into how I could potentially solve some of the disparities when it came to getting access to funding and essentially solving some of the issues that a lot of not artificial, but I mean artisanal miners do face when it comes to getting access to funding. And it wasn't until about 2015 when I started really diving into the excitement of Bitcoin and blockchain technology that I really realized that there was something phenomenal that could have potentially been done there. So 2016, I started really diving so deep into Bitcoin and understanding exactly what it was all about. And when I read the white paper, being a software developer, but also having spent some time in corporate investment banking in traditional financial institutions, I was extremely blown away by the potential of the technology and what it could really solve as a problem. And fast forward to 2018, I realized that, you know what, this was really the space that I could actually be in. And of course, I've seen the boom of the ICOs and I've seen the up and down of the market. And I've gone through the three different cycles, actually four different cycles of the of the burst in the crypto bubble. But I decided, you know what? When I launched Exalio, I did not want to focus on sort of launching a token to raising capital. I wanted to focus on building a sustainable business model that essentially would allow us to issue our tokens for us to respond to issues that we saw last year. Last year, what happened last year? Last year, we saw the collapse of the crypto market with the Celsius network, all the CeFi platforms, and Terra Luna, all the algorithmic protocols promising extremely high yields, pretty much an artificial yield, put it that way. And we also saw the collapse of FTX. So having been in the space for that long and seeing exactly the failures and the regulatory challenges of all these people, we wanted to really make sure that we build a platform based on sustainable business principles and essentially focusing on growth and scalability while really addressing the underlying challenges that exist in our space and also bringing back the reality of why blockchain was created in the first place. It is to solve real business problems, not to go out there and just create a whole bunch of stupid tokens that really don't really solve any problems per se. So Axalia was born out of that specific idea, of that specific frustration over the last 9 years. And so my team is made of 12 phenomenal individuals who, by the way, all of them are based remotely. We have a core team in Houston, Texas. My CTO is a phenomenal guy who actually has served as an SVP at JP Morgan. He's an artificial intelligence guy, machine learning and blockchain expert, somebody who has built some phenomenal systems for the banks, but also being in the space of commodities, we really identify true opportunities whereby our digital and investment banking platform should be based on true stores of value, such as gold, cobalt, and lithium. Why gold? Because historically, gold brings the sense of preserving wealth, and it is undeniably a true store of value. But while cobalt and lithium, perhaps this has never been done before, these two components are shaping the future of the electric vehicle industry. Now, our response is the following. Why do we not, can we not give an opportunity to the underserved? And by the way, the underserved can also be folks in North America or even in Europe. Those people who are looking for some of the best opportunities to be part of the wealth creation potential being created at the back of companies like Tesla, who is at the forefront of the electric vehicle industry. And we chose Coreum because Coreum has the ability, provides us with that underlying infrastructure. We don't have to reinvent the wheel. They've kind of thought out about how can we even tokenize securities such as a Tesla stock or anything else about tokenizing real world assets. So we want to bring these potential to people and then generate true yields based on real assets as opposed to artificial assets that are created, such as the Luna Terra saga that we saw last year. And this is exactly what is driving me behind. And of course, once we reach our core foundational layer of tokenizing this particular asset, and hopefully by October we'll be able to do that with gold. Now we can ultimately develop a whole bunch of financial products and services that really will go out there and serve the needs of the unbanked and the underserved in a variety of different regions. We are going to kick off with Africa and eventually go into other markets as well as we seek expansion and growth. So that's kind of where this whole idea came up from, and an idea about my team as well. Thank you.
That's amazing. That is amazing. Thank you for that, John. And going forward, we're actually going to go to Lunarspace. Lunarspace would love to hear more about your team's expertise and what made you want to build on Coreum.
Yeah, so I'll just start with kind of how we started as a company. We go back about 10 years as a partnership together, and even further back, about 25 years. Our CEO's been in finance and enterprise solutions for a long time now. So we've already had a standing in our community. We've been providing solutions for enterprises and organizations of all sizes, and we're kind of just trying to go with where the wind is blowing, and we're seeing Web3 into enterprise being something that is going to be unstoppable, and it's going to provide organizations of all sizes, as I said, with a lot of different benefits that they didn't have before. One of the key benefits that really got us started into it was we want to empower enterprises to gain ownership over their data and work in a sovereign and decentralized environment. So we kind of rebranded our old Web2 software that was supporting these companies to a new hybrid Web3 software called Zones, and in there is it's a basic ERP and CRM system with all the communications, all the stuff that an organization is going to need to run their business at a daily level, no matter the size. That's the beautiful part about kind of doing things on blockchain now is the scalability is seamless, and that's where Coreum kind of came in. We saw the smart token model and the access control and all that stuff. And when it comes to enterprise using blockchain, it has to be locked down. That we've seen for the specific user, based on just security concerns and instability of the networks and stuff. So we've partnered up with a few other companies that provide some decentralized solutions like decentralized SQL. So yeah, we kind of just wanted to revamp the space that enterprises are working in and give their users as well as them more of an ownership over their daily work. So that's where the smart tokens kind of come in, and they're a basic reward model, and then they can swap to our native token for staking in their own decentralized treasury or into the broader ecosystem. So yeah, it's basically just a trustless environment that we're trying to bring to enterprises, and we secure it with soulbound tokens for access control, and yeah, I mean, that's yeah, and it's
No,
token gated
no,
authentication. So
that's amazing. That's amazing. And thank you very much for that, Henry. And going forward, we're just gonna go to Ben from NFTA. Just love to know also more about the expertise of your team and what made you want to build on Quorum.
Yeah, awesome. Um, eh, uh, well, I guess I'll start sort of how we started our company. That was back in 2021. Now we formed an FTA, and we started out as a more of a development company, so a software development company. Took on a couple of commission jobs, basic EVM stuff, but always focused on NFTs. And then we uh, built a form tokenizing uh, intellectual property around NFT designs for putting it on real world physical items. So t-shirts and all that sort of stuff, and redistributing profits and everything like that through to NFT design holders and stuff. And it was about that time that we realized that the future is pushing towards real world assets rather than, just like you say, these tokens that aren't really doing anything. So we put our heads together, and I personally have a bit over 10 years of experience in traditional finance, as well as risk management for properties, both commercial and residential. So we sort of had a look around the space and seen there was a lot of people that were doing things like fractionalization of properties, but no one was sort of touching the pre-developed properties, the land, and that's in Australia alone. Multi-billion-dollar industry every year. So that's where we sort of focused and pivoted our technology that we'd already built at the start of this year in January, and founded the Proptics company, which is designed to basically tokenize the pre-developed land for these land developers, so they can create a raise for development, say a shopping center that hasn't been built yet, or a residential lot with 50 odd houses or anything like that. They can sell these uh, deeds to the land and the property through our platform system, raise those funds, and take the deal time down from what is usually traditionally, say, 2 months, 3 months to get a deal across, down to a matter of clicks. So, by doing this, we're basically reducing the deal flow by months, getting money into the hand so that developments can start quicker, sooner, and everyone's getting their properties and investments underway far quicker. So that's a bit of a background on where we started and what we're doing. We've got a huge team behind us. We've got some really skilled developers that have been in blockchain for 7 or 8 years now. And a couple of full stack developers as well. There's a couple of people like myself who've been in finance and property for most of their lives, and we've just come together in this awesome sort of fashion to put this stuff together and hopefully make an impact on these real world properties.
That's awesome. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. So here's a question for the group. We have quite a bit of efforts internally that have to do with cross-chain bridge work. I'm curious about, where do you see the cross-chain ecosystem fitting into your businesses, and what are your plans to take advantage of the Cosmos ecosystem use of bridges, et cetera? And I didn't say, but this is popcorn style, right? Anybody can chime in, because we've been doing sequential now, but this is popcorn style. So feel free to chime in if you have any thoughts on that.
Yeah, Ben, you're more than welcome to chime in.
Oh, cheers. First and foremost, the most interesting way I can think of us using it is going to be around the escrow system for the land deposits and everything like that. So when someone buys a land NFT, the funds by law have to be escrowed. So using the bridge system, what we're going to be able to enable is to use other cryptocurrencies as the actual placeholder for the escrow, which means that users will be able to stake whatever their given token is, whatever their preferred thing will be from any chain basically, and replace the Australian dollars or the US dollars that they would have had to have escrowed with a potentially appreciating assets that can also run them an APR for whichever network they're running on. So that's the first sort of way that we're using any token bridging infrastructure.
Sure, I'll go next. Thanks a lot for that specific question, Giovanni. I think to kind of answer your question directly, with the multitude of layer one protocols that exist today, I see a future where future applications should definitely look into a more agnostic viewpoint and how they can easily integrate with a variety of other chains. And we, by nature, when we started off our journey, we wanted to be chain agnostic, not necessarily be married or locked into specific protocol or platform, uh, being able to expand or scale as easily as possible. I remember before we even looked into Coreum, we started off into the Cardano ecosystem purely because of the promises of Cardano and the long stand support view of Africa when it comes to Cardano's roadmap, and but also the many other lovers of this specific environment. But it was extremely difficult and very expensive for us to even look into developing our core technology on the Cardano network. So we kind of dumped that. And when I discovered Coreum early on this year, and I think it was around February this year. And we took a deep dive with my CTO, and we felt that, you know what, these guys are just responding to every single thing that we are busy building within Exalio. So it was a no-brainer for us to make that decision. And looking into the Cosmos as well as the WASM, but most recently, the integration with IBC. I believe I've been following Bob, and when he tweeted about the fact that through the IBC, we should be able to easily integrate with various other chains. This gives us even more comfort to being able to achieve those goals through our platform. So we do believe that we will be able to give the tremendous opportunities of great yield generation opportunities within our platform by integrating easily with a variety of other protocols that exist out there, as long as that is able to be achieved using the Coreum network. And at the same time as well, not only are we going to uh, 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 provide tremendous value within the Coreum ecosystem, but we should be able to give great opportunities to folks who are outside of this ecosystem to benefit from what we are currently building within Exalio. So that's our stance, Giovanni. So I do believe that the future is definitely multi or cross integration, and we future applications definitely need to look into that as well, if they're not necessarily focused on building layer ones. Thank you.
That's awesome. Thank you for that. Thank you. Anybody else have any thoughts about my question? Okay, no worries, no worries.
Yeah, yeah, I do actually. Sorry about that. Yeah, so I think that the cross between or the cross chain IBC is an extremely beneficial thing that we saw, because we're using the Kepler wallet to access our platform. So we saw that IBC might be the best way to go for that because of the cross chain abilities, obviously. So if one chain goes down, um, our entire user base can rest easy knowing that we can go to a different chain on IBC. So that was, as I said, like lockdown earlier, that was one of the biggest proponents for choosing IBC to put our soulbound tokens on.
Yeah, and just to take that one step further, what we've done with our DApp is basically fractionalize an SBT so that we can provide any size organization an unlimited ability to create wallets. And therefore, by our reward token, the IBC network will enable our entities or zones, if you will, that has control over their own data. They have their own wallet structure, so they can now compensate their staff, team members, clan members, whatever, employees with crypto. But more importantly, there's a control mechanism for our token gated authentication using a soulbound token. So we're really, really excited about that whole cross chain.
That's a good point, actually. And, you know, when I think about it, well, first off, before I move on, anyone else have any thoughts on that who hasn't spoke? Okay, going once, going twice. Okay, awesome. So one thing I thought about is, you know, at Corium, we are trying to emphasize the ecosystem that we have. And for anybody in the room, if you take a look at the ecosystem around Corium, you'll see that it's growing and there's some interesting people in it. So one question I have for the teams here is, you're talking to, I don't know, maybe 100 people right now, maybe 75. Um, Talk about any partners that you may be looking for in the Corium that may be in this Corium ecosystem right now. There may be some people listening that can help you, but talk about what type of partners you may be looking for in at the stage you're at right now.
Yeah, if I may jump in there, I think for us as an NFT marketplace, having as many partnership with promising NFT projects or just motivated NFT projects is just enormously important. And I also really wanted to take the opportunity to address the listeners of this space that if you are running an NFT project or you're an aspiring artist, I would already like to offer here an open invitation for anyone to reach out to us on xrp.com, or you can find our Twitter space there, our Twitter page there, our Discord there. You'll be always be answered within 5 minutes by our staff. If you are an aspiring artist or an already existing project, please reach out to us and we'll see how we can work together to make this move into Coreum. So yeah, all in all, I think for us, the major job will be supporting anyone who wants to launch NFT projects on Coreum, and that will be our main focus.
I'll probably go there as well. And that the fact that, I don't know, the XRP, what's the name? Is it Bastian? Yes, Bastian, I definitely would like to engage
Correct.
with you. Probably off the specific call, and I'll send you a DM. Looking into the
Yeah,
NFT is definitely something that we want to look into. However, Giovanni, there's also some folks as part of the Wave One, I believe, program. Uh, I think it's probably Stably that we'd love to engage with from the stable coin and see exactly how we can integrate some of their facilities or infrastructure within our core offering with regards to stable currencies and so forth. So that's something definitely I would love to look into as well. Thank you.
That's all.
Awesome.
Great. Yeah, no, great. Thank you guys so much. And as we actually end the Twitter Spaces, I would just like to give all of you a chance to, if somebody wanted to follow up and learn more information about your projects, how can they go about doing that? I'll start off with XRPO on XRP.
Yeah, I was assuming you meant me, but I was just staying silent out of politeness. So yeah, for OnXRP, the main place to find us is onxrp.com, and very soon, when we are a little bit further down the development road, it will be bids.com with 2D, so BIDDS.com. This will be the new domain for our cross-chain NFT marketplace, which will then be supporting the XRPL and Coreum. So on xrp.com right now, and the Twitter is literally and phonetically spelled on xrp.com.
Great. Thank you. And Lunarspace, how can more people find information on your project?
Yeah, so you can come to our website at lunarspace.io. You'll be able to see the stuff that we've already built, including our launchpad and our SPT model. And also, you can go to our Twitter, at Lunarspace IBC, or you can just follow me. I post all the time about the cool news in the space, as well as new network expansions and new tools that we're going to be building. I also write a bunch of blog articles, so you can read all that stuff there and get a little bit better equipped for what Lunarspace is doing with the zones and our dual token model.
Great. And NFTA, how can they find out more information on your project?
Yeah, first, if you want to learn a bit more about Proptix, you can jump onto our website, proptix.co, so that's Proptix. If you're looking to learn a bit more about our development services at NFTA, you can jump into our Discord or Telegram, the links for which will be in my bio on here. Yeah, as for your partner question previously, if anyone's in the space in this Coreum chat that's looking to tokenize things such as real world assets, reach out to us. Our MVP for Proptix is just a start, and we're always looking for people to keep building with and partnering up with in the space.
Great. Thank you. And John from Exalio, how can more people find out information for your project?
For sure. Thank you very much indeed. If you go to the website, exalio.com, so that will be AXALIO.com, you'll be able to get a picture of our core mission and where we're heading out. And of course, we are currently looking to revamp the website, and probably by the end of August, we should be able to provide a completely refreshed perspective in terms of what we are right now, and also the partnership that we have with Coreum to give you a better perspective in terms of where we're heading out and our detailed roadmap as well. But you are welcome to connect with us as well on Twitter. So that will be the same thing at Exalio, or on LinkedIn, where we share a lot of information. You should be able to find a website on, the link to the Exalio LinkedIn page on our website. And we share a lot of blogs at this point in time, and talking a lot about tokenization of real world assets. Just like everybody else know right now, this is the future. It's actually a $16 market opportunity that is yet untapped. And we have a very unique approach to unlocking that, where we are bringing direct access to these commodities based on the relationship we have and that we forged over the last 10 years. Only unlocking those opportunities, but also solving those problems and engaging with heads of states and various governments and folks on the ground. So those are some of the things that we are really bringing, and we want to give these opportunities to everybody in the ecosystem and contribute towards real yield generation opportunities on a different scale. And hopefully by October, we should be able to launch our proof of concept on that, and benefit everybody else who is either listening and would like to know more. Thank you very much.
Great. Thank you all so much for joining us. We are really excited about all of your projects, and we're excited to see what more that you can continue on with your projects with and continue building on Coreum. So yes, I also want to thank everyone for joining us for our incredible AMA with all of our Wave 2 grantees. We look forward to what all of you are doing in the future. And once again, on behalf of the Coreum family, I just want to say, hey guys, thank you so much for being with us today. And we definitely look forward to hearing more from everyone. And once again, I encourage all of you to look up more about all of these great projects. And we will speak with you later. And thank you very much, everybody. Bye. Have a great evening.
Thank you very much, guys. Speak to you soon.
Thank you, everybody.
Have a nice day. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having us, guys.